To the rest of the world, Australia seems like a pretty weird place, so it probably won't surprise people to learn that the country has its own state of obscure and downright bizarre laws. But as it turns out, there are more than a few rules that even Australians may not know about. This was the case for one unlucky guy who landed $252 AUD fine for the crime of bringing a fridge onto a commuter train back in 2017. Apparently, the man was violating an obscure Brisbane law forbidding passengers from bringing oversized items into a train. And while it's too late to save him, criminal lawyer Slater and Gordon have a handy list of a few other niche regulations in force in various Australian states to help others avoid getting caught out. For example, in Western Australia, it's illegal to possess more than 50 kilograms of potatoes under certain circumstances, while in New South Wales, drivers who splash mud on people waiting for the bus could find themselves stuck with a $2,200 fine. Elsewhere, in a law that would previously see many of today's most artists banned from holding shows in the state, it's still illegal in Victoria to sing an obscene song or ballad in a public place. The state has also a law banning residents from flying a kite to the annoyance of any person. Believe it or not, there are actual other laws that directly concern fridges. In South Australia, it's illegal to sell a refrigerator with capacity of 42.5 litres or more unless all of the doors can be easily opened from inside or it was brought into the state before 1962. Apparently, this was to prevent children from locking themselves inside large fridges, which, to be fair, does actually seem like a reasonable explanation. According to Slater and Gordon lawyer Veronica Drago, most of these laws date back to a time when they were genuinely seen unnecessary, and for one reason or another, lawmakers have simply never got around to actually repealing them. Drago says, "It is likely that some of these offences have not been used for many years. However, others are much more recent and prosecution is definitely a possibility. It would not be a laughing matter if you were charged with any of these offences and it went to court, because a judge would be bound to apply the law as it is written. And as the man with the fridge found out, if you are caught breaking any of these laws by a police officer having a particularly bad day, you could find yourself seriously out of pocket."